What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so I have some breaking news to report. Shout out to Straight to the Point podcast for being the first one I saw reporting this. So Charles Barkley, who maybe just 2 weeks ago announced that he was retiring at the conclusion of the 2025-26 NBA season from TNT and from broadcasting, which would have been about 25 years, has changed course and now says he intends to remain with TNT Sports through the remainder of his contract. The Hall of Fame player announced today he will not retire next season, reversing the announcement he made in June during the NBA Finals. Actually, it was back in June. Well, I thought it was just a couple weeks ago. Time's going by fast. At the time, he said at the end of the 2024-25 season, he would retire no matter what happened with the NBA's media deal negotiations. He signed a 10-year contract extension with TNT Sports back in 2022. Of course, we know Warner Bros. Discovery, the parent company of TNT Sports, has sued the NBA in New York State court after the league did not accept the company's matching offer for one of the packages in its new 11-year media rights deal, which will begin concluding the 2025-26 season. TNT insists that their matching offer automatically should have led to the NBA renewing their deal with them. Some people think that this is Adam Silver and the streaming companies basically looking at finance rather than what the fans want or what contractually they may be obligated to do. They're trying to pull a fast one, according to TNT. And if the courts see that, the NBA might be in trouble. We don't know. But anyway, I told you guys at the time, you may recall, that when Charles Barkley announced his retirement, I said, I'm not 100% sold with his track record that this is a finite decision. There have been many times that Charles Barkley has stated in the past he was going to retire, and he didn't. Hell, you can go back to his playing career. Those of us who watch him play remember that he did this time and time and time again. Oh, I'll tell you, this is going to be my final year. I'm on my back. I don't know how much more I can do this. And he wound up playing all the way to 2000. And he didn't want to retire then. Remember, he was going to come back and play with Mike with the Wizards in 2001, and he got down at 265, but eventually he decided against it. So Charles has always been a guy who's you can't always go off of what he says in the moment. He's a somewhat passionate guy, I think, who sometimes lets his frustrations rule what he feels at that moment. So I wasn't totally sold on him being retired permanently. And that was the case. And that time, that proved to be treason. But this also makes me wonder, and I'm speculating here, if maybe Charles Barkley and these guys are hearing some good news. Maybe they're hearing some good news as far as TNT and the NBA, as far as maybe they think that the NBA will be held liable here. You know what I mean? I don't know the proper term here. I guess liable, right? Or whatever the case may be. Or maybe they're hearing some good news that the NBA is on some BS here. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, if TNT is suing them, it got to be, I'm thinking there's something to that. You know what I'm saying? It got to be something to it. But anyway, we all know that pretty much the only real show that most fans really like right now, and the show that most of these other contenders try to emulate but never can duplicate, is Inside the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Ever since Charles Barkley has joined that show, it's been a different type of show. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like Charles Barkley. And I get that. A lot of people call him, word that rhymes with moon. And he has said some things that I think leads into that direction. You know what I'm saying? But Charles is also the same dude that I remember got in trouble in the '95 All-Star game for saying that he said something disparaging about white folks. So Charles to me is the type of guy that he's not a politically savvy guy, even though he talks politics or politics. I've always looked at him as a dude who just pretty much speaks his mind. And the thing about it, when you speak your mind and you don't think about the angles or you don't think about how this is going to sound with that person or this person, um, at times it's going to come across as you being, you know what I'm saying, this or the other. I don't know if I'm not going to agree with that, but this is the same dude that hates Trump now. He used to be a Trump apologist. Now he hates Trump. So, I mean, I get what people are saying about him. I do. I understand. A lot of people don't like this dude. You know? But if you listen to a person long enough, there's going to be something about them you're not going to like. A lot of people don't like my positions. A lot of people wish I felt like this or that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like me because I don't like LeBron James, which is ridiculous in my opinion. You agree with 95% of the things I agree with, but because we don't like, because you love LeBron and I don't, that makes you just despise me. So that's just how it is, man. Whatever, man. People are entitled to their opinions. They are. Even if we despise the opinion, people are entitled to their opinion, period. And I think that's something that we don't show each other. We don't show each other that respect, bro. We don't. We try to bully and cajole people into following behind us. But we don't do that with other people. Other people, we listen to their opinions and we reluctantly accept them. But with each other, we always assume the other one is ignorant and don't know what they're talking about. So we try to educate them or whatever. And to me, that's just how that is, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's good to hear Charles Barkley's reverse course. So the thing is, though, if let's say they do lose basketball, if Charles is not going to retire, then what? What is he going to be on there for? Are they? Did they come to him with other opportunities? Like, okay, well, if you're going to stay with TNT, are they going to expand into other territories? Golf? You know what I'm saying? Are they going to go for like a golf contract? I know he likes golf. Are they going to expand into talking about social issues and politics? Are they going to have a show for that? And Charles Barkley might star in that. I don't know what they're going to do. But if he's going to stay with the network, you know, these are some things I was just thinking about. But anyway, tell me what you guys think.